What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Marvel Midnight Suns episode 4. I am Double Deuce Dan. We are going to continue our story playthrough here. So, I know I asked a question before of your favorite Marvel superhero and or villain. In this episode, I am asking the question, I had one lined up. I'm going to ask it later. We're going to continue, but where we left off last was we did a trial that Agatha talked us up into. So it looks like we're going to get something cool here. A new ability or something, perhaps. And hopefully get into more thick combat. Well, I'll work on that question. Also, I'm doing these episodes a little concurrently here, so I'm doing about 4 here in a row to kind of work on, and I promise you I'll read the comments and respond in a future episode to anything that is down there. Magical box that gates to be opened. Okay, so I can't go in place.
To be wary of this place, but it's your birthright, and I think after everything you've been through, you can handle it now. The two of you, as well as your mother, are the last of your kind, the blood.
The blood.
Your lineage follows an unbroken line to the old gods themselves. And if you call upon them, you might just find they're actually listening. They won't work miracles for you, but their blessings can be quite useful in the right circumstance. Why don't you ask the goddess Ashtor for her aid in dealing with that barrier over there?
Okay. Still gonna work on that question. I'm trying to, but I don't know if I answered my first question, which my favorite Marvel superhero or villain. Obviously for me, Iron Man, hands down, #1 favorite. So
she believes in our purpose.
Yeah. Where do I get these arcane keys from? That's... Try my banana sandwich, guys. See, so if you have played Midnight Suns and you know where arcane keys are, go ahead and just throw that down in the comments. Tell me if I've missed a couple already, because I feel like I have.
After all this time, it's still just as beautiful as the first time I laid eyes on it. It's hard to believe Lilith and Caretaker brought this place all the way from Transia. Of course, it was no coincidence that they wound up so close to Salem. This area is particularly attuned to the forces of magic. That's why the Elder God's influence was so prevalent here.
What about the Eldritch gods?
And why our sanctuary here has remained all but impregnable over the centuries.
Damn.
And now I'm rambling on like an old sorcerer supreme. Why don't you come see me in the library tomorrow night? Oh, and let's keep this just between the two of us for now. I'm afraid Sarah, Caretaker, isn't ready to see me yet. Good night, Hunter.
Charlie. Alright, so now we go to the forge.
Is this thing on? Hunter, please come to the forge at your earliest convenience. Again, that's Hunter to the forge. Thank you. Strange out.
It's super easy to hang out with you.
Super easy to hang out, yes. Thank you, Nico. Watching a movie is always super easy.
We still have so many more movies to show you, like 70s grindhouse flicks.
Oh boy, she's really antsy. Alright, what are we forging here, Strange?
Hunter, just in time. His royal weirdness and I were deciding what to do with that nasty little Hydra gift box you found.
Ah, yes. The spooky crate.
The very one. Though it is far from any mere container, I assure you. I am detecting powerful emanations from inside. If this is a sign of what Hydra is after, I fear we are all in grave danger.
My offer still stands. I could fly the thing up and nuke it in orbit. Only way to be sure.
Or we could open it, Tony, and perhaps use the mystical energies I sense inside to our advantage.
Yeah, I heard a "we" in there. Green goopy gamma serums are one thing. I'm not opening boxes full of mummy curses.
You don't have to. Hunter, if you'll allow me.
Your second funeral, boss.
Let's do this thing real quick.
Ooh, new coil. Let's get to work. No problem. What do you think?
Counter deals damage to enemy attackers, absorbment.
Another magical mystery box. And to think, I used to design sentient future tech.
Good day, Hunter.
Those can be equipped or swapped with cards. Oh, edit. Heroes must have 8 abilities. Okay. So let's say we take out this. We can put that in. And we can start. Okay. Cool. Alright, Strange. Do what you're gonna do. Oh, whoops.
If Hydra is now working to acquire mystical antiquities, then our situation is very dire indeed. We need to find a way to gain the upper hand.
And you think you can do it with whatever is in the container?
Tony has one of the greatest scientific minds that I've ever seen. I, of course, have an unparalleled understanding of the mystic arts. I have no doubt that we can find a way to research whatever we find in there and have it work in our favor. I just wonder what it could be.
I hope the two of you create something powerful. I want to stop Lilith quickly and decisively.
As I said, I'm sure it can help us. I just need to convince Tony to set his ego aside. His discomfort with the esoteric nature of the arcane might be a problem.
But Tony's eccentricities aside, I know you can make this work.
Right now, with the sanctum out of my reach, I'm fighting with one hand tied behind my back. Metaphorically, that is. If I can find items to research, I can give the Midnight Suns every possible advantage over Lilith and her disciples.
I look forward to seeing what you come up with.
Me too, Hunter. Now, all this talk is going nowhere unless we can get this container open and study what's inside. Step up to the anvil, Hunter. It doesn't bite.
Oh, here we go
Oh,
again.
and I was
Alright,
just about to
studying
binge
and
watch
lots
my
more
stories.
powerful research projects. Here comes that XCOM part, though, with the whole researching and...
By the hoary hosts of Hoggoth, I can hardly believe it.
What? Is it worse than you expected?
No, it's totally unexpected. It's the Eternity Dagger. This was in a place of honor in my bedchamber in the Sanctum for years. The Sanctum Sanctorum is no common domicile to be burglared. These barbarians have no idea what they possessed.
Or perhaps they did. Maybe these artifacts are exactly what Faustus and my mother were after to begin with.
A distressing thought. If If they had my dagger, then who knows what others of my priceless
Oh,
possessions
boy.
have passed through their greedy fingers. The cube of nothingness. The tear of Profia, and most worrisome of all.
Your toothbrush? You, had a little coffee thing going on this morning with your breath?
Oh, Tony.
Sorry. Doc's right, Hunter. I drank 3 glasses of holy water just to walk through the sanctum's front door. Place is like a doomsday vault for all sorts of supernatural nastiness. We need to put a lid on this mess. Pronto.
I believe Carol is already working on it.
At last. Now that this artifact has been returned to its proper owner, we shall see if we can make use of the mystic forces contained within. Fascinating. This artifact is mundane in every conceivable way.
Research is now 1. How far was that upgrade? Okay, we've been magic inside this whole world.
You know, I really could do just as well without you loitering back there. Ah, yes.
Alright, we'll do
I
it.
thought you would choose that one.
Hey, Hunter. Got a sec to spare?
Yeah, Rob, we're doing a mission together?
Curious.
Agamotto. You're right over here, jeez.
You've been here more in the past few days than I have since... ever. The forge is pretty badass, but the creature trapped inside riles up my own inner demon. Speaking of, there's something you should know about me.
You are bonded with the spirit of vengeance?
Damn, you're good. How could you tell?
You are not the first spirit of vengeance to join the Midnight Suns. I fought beside another just a few days... 3 centuries ago.
Yeah, quite a while ago.
Oh man, sometimes when I have crap to work through, I like to get my blood pumping. Why don't we hit the yard for a sparring session? I know Sparky's excited to meet you.
Sparky?
That's what I call my spirit of vengeance. His real name is something you'd see written on a symbol, but with like 12 apostrophes. Also, he's not allowed inside after the incident with caretaker Sumerian Sofa.
It would be my honor to spar with a spirit of vengeance.
Wow, he's real excited. Never thought he'd get bouncy, but here we are. Okay, let's do this. I'll get Blake to set things up. Won't take a minute.
I will head to the yard. When you and Sparky trade places, what does he look like?
He's the guy with the flaming metal skull and hellfire chains. Kinda hard to miss.
Okay. Ghost Rider is now available, yeah. Feel like we're gonna have a mission with him next.
Hunter, ready to get your burn on?
Daily sparring.
Training with Goat. Like playing with fire, huh?
It's also kind of like that Fire Emblem with it, you know? You just got a lot of stuff that you can do to help build up everything.
I still say we should have built back again.
Hunter,
Sure.
report to the war room. We've got a mission.
Yes, we're on a mission, guys. Let's go do this.
You called for me, Captain?
Keep telling ya, Carol works too, but yeah, I did. Now that Tony's finally starting to get a handle on his gremlin problem, I've been able to put Central to good use. Got a lead on some particularly gnarly Hydra operations happening in the city. But we need to move fast if we want to intercept them in time.
Then let us get going.
My thoughts exactly. There's just one problem, though. We seem to have lost our gatekeeper, Magic.
Lost?
Well, I updated her on the mission. She said something I can only assume to be a prolific swear word in Russian and disappeared. Literally. And with no magic...
There is no passage to New York. Or anywhere, for that matter.
Now you see my problem.
Do not worry, Captain. I will locate and alert her of the team's needs.
There's that can-do, get-it-done, old-timey prophesied savior of humanity attitude I was hoping to see today. Still, you better hurry. Not sure how long Hydra will remain in their current position.
Dang it, I was hoping we could just get right
haste.
into it, but
Yes, you hasten as much as you can, Hunter.
yes, I'm gonna go fast. If Sonic was here, he'd be inspired. Alright, so she is around here somewhere. That's that thing I went through. Oh, okay. Well, this place is huge. Johnny Storm. Whoops. Yeah, that's the thing I did last night, or the previous nights with Agatha.
Oshter smiles upon me.
Oh, where am I?
Blessings of the goddess.
Did magic somehow get over here? Like...
The Standing Stones. There is powerful magic at work here.
The High Priestess, June Grey, the Phoenix. Wow, this is a huge part of the game, just exploring all this. Well guys, I'm sorry. These videos are going to be so long and not so interesting. I'm just like, trying to figure out what we can do here. But, I don't think I could do this. No.
I need to find the next moon seal.
Okay. I mean, I'm good with that. Although another fight would be cool too. Good old Charlie. The next seal must be able to let me make bridges or something.
The Great Seer, known as Endra Moore, is buried here. Much like Nico, her powers came dangerously close to crossing the line. But she was among the most loyal of the Midnight Suns.
That's cool. Alright, well, I guess we go back. Kind of just grab.
This is which sign?
Nothing else. I did go up and over that, well, the other way, but yeah, so that's it for this area. There was no magic or Ileana there at all. So I guess we go to the right. Oh, this.
There are cracks in this wall.
Go ahead, Nico. Yeah, everybody better. Alright, well here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna make it a two-parter kind of thing. And once I find her, we'll just start again and just kind of. She was just in the place.
Let me guess. You want
So.
to ask me to do the one thing the others value me for. Opening their precious portal. Well, I am in the middle of something. Come back later.
It is never easy to lose a comrade. I know this too well.
We did not lose Wanda. We let her go. Before any of this started. Wanda's first grimoire. Agatha gave it to her when she was teaching her witchcraft, the dark arts. She was trying to help Wanda control her powers. She would never let me read it. So now I read it.
No good ever comes from a book like that. Trust me.
Funny. You sound like Wanda. She was also afraid of her power. I can almost hear her scolding me for invading her privacy. But I've done far worse than to rummage through someone else's things. Far worse. And so have you. I know what she's going through. To come face to face with true evil itself. To be dragged to some hell dimension so hot that your soul is scorched black. Your heart so filled with soot that it chokes out all the bright parts of you. Until you are just a dark thing of smoke and ash. I cannot let such a fate happen to her.
We will find her. I can feel it.
And just who will find her? Caretaker? The Avengers? Do not try to fool me with your false empathy, Hunter. I know Caretaker will never waste the resources looking for her.
Ileana, just open the portal.
You are like an Avenger. All you do is take. You expect too much. Okay, I will open your damn portal. It is times such as this that I wish someone else here could drill holes through space and time. Perhaps Doctor Strange should spend less time tinkering with Tony Stark in the Forge and focus more on his magic. No matter. I will be there when you are ready, Hunter. Goodbye.
Thank you. Well, she's a hard one to get friendship with.
I take it you found our gatekeeper. Then let me explain what's going on. When Hydra isn't preoccupied with world-ending scenarios, they spend a lot of their free time terrorizing the citizens of New York through various low-level operations. It's fairly routine stuff for heroes these days, and worst case, we'll still get some fresh intel in the process. Why don't you check the mirror table and see what we've got on our plate?
That was a little lame, just the two of us. Do I get to pick my third, maybe? Yes. There's combat bonus from sparring, add him. Powerful boost. Oh, hell yeah, you know I will. Get Ghost Rider on the team? Still nothing for that, so let's just do her. Go get into a fight, guys. He's a pretty cool looking Ghost Rider.
I did the math. It would actually be faster than fly.
So what is stopping you?
Shockwave and shatter busted.
We're sending you straight to the coordinates Captain Marvel identified in New York. Dr. Banner has confirmed that the gamma signatures in the area match those
Looks
of
like a
Faustus's
port.
weapon. We need to recover whatever intel we can if we're going to find out exactly what's going on down there.
Alright. Blah blah blah, let's fight. Wow, right into it. Like no cutscene. Disable the helicopter before it could depart. Target the helicopter. How many turns? Tell me how many turns I got.
Hail Hydra!
Hail no one. certain enemies will grant powerful cards when KO'd. For sure, okay.
Looks like Captain Marvel was right on the...
heroes. A single world-ending calamity is never enough to
Hell no.
satiate your appetite for destruction.
Yes,
You insist on meddling further, forcing our hand yet again.
Well, that's just lovely. Faustus has a radio. I'm assuming whatever Hydra is attempting to flee with on that chopper is our target. I suggest we stop it and see for ourselves.
Ooh. As if they're KO'd though. Forcefully knock back any direction. Hold on. Quick means I'll get my thing back. Anybody here? Die quick? Yeah, you. Okay. Knock back. Strong one. We have to drop with an increased chance to KO enemies. Knock back. Got a beefy, gentle man there. I see, so I can't... Dang, okay, like... No, Robbie's cool. Take 17 damage. Oh.
Only the innocent.
What is... What? Where am I? Oh,
Keep your eyes open.
No?
It is all coming back to me.
Ooh. 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 Carol.
Hardly a scratch.
Ooh. Our vulnerability's not good.
You don't even know what it is you're pursuing. The Gamma Disruptor you so narrowly escaped within our last encounter was only the beginning.
Show yourself to me, Faustus, and I will open more than your eyes.
Such ferocious spirit. You truly are your mother's child, Hunter.
I think if we do this, and we do this hell ride, that's pretty wicked.
I can only imagine what sins they were guilty of to deserve that.
Although I should have done it just yet. Not gonna lie, that was a mistake. I think Carol's gonna get... Dang it again. No, I'm slow. Okay, that's fine. We're getting a hold in hand. I gotta see how many turns we have here for...
The last thing we need is for that pompous buffoon to win today. Stop that chopper, please.
With pleasure. Leave some for the rest of us.
Well. I have to...
The light will heal you. This shall be of great help.
Oh, that would have been good to use too, but let's...
Even for Hydra.
Okay.
You've grounded the helicopter. Excellent. Now you'll need to clean up the rest of Hydra's forces.
That's a lot to clean up. Darn it, I lost my fortify. Okay, well, we'll have to have my turn there. Whew. I didn't know that just attacked me, it wouldn't do anything.
Taking the shot. Enough to save.
Yeah, I know.
Don't worry.
Darn.
I can take it.
Yeah, keep them healed if I have a little more heal to begin with. Knocked off and quick.
Somehow these humans, these mere mortals, dare to stand against ye fearsome gods. All is possible with Mother.
The light is on our side.
A true ally.
And if we do this... No.
Lilith has sent you here to die. I hope you are prepared.
Didn't think I could get any
Nice.
stronger.
But I wish I got some health. Let's take one of those out. Well, Carol's gonna get knocked down, so I'll have to stabilize her instead of healing.
I will not be so easily defeated.
Don't
waste the opportunity.
Okay, I guess we're gonna go next.
For years, I was considered a crazed zealot in the Hydra Cabal. Obsessed with the old race. But then we detected the convergence of the Midnight Sun.
Tell me about it. Actually, please do not.
Alright, let's... power up here. The Ghost Rider KOs a number of enemies that fills the only to draw a copy of tree. I forget that that gets rid of the whole deck.
Well done. Seems like that's the last of them.
Last? There are more heads to the Hydra than you will ever comprehend, heroes. This is a minor setback at most.
Well, at least we don't have to listen to you any longer today. I consider that alone a victory.
Burn.
Well done. If Hydra wasn't paying attention before, they are now. Stay sharp.
So, trying to think of that question, and
count on it.
one I came up with is also Marvel related. Since you had a favorite hero and or villain, what is your favorite hero squad? Yeah, couldn't think of that. That's not good, but do you like the Avengers, the Midnight Suns, the what was it, the West Coast Avengers, the Guardians of the Galaxy, things like that. I might have repeated that, I don't know, but yeah. So this is just gonna have to be combined with that other episode, and then we're probably gonna call it for episode 4.
Feeling a chill, Magic?
You could say that. I've been staring at the night sky trying to figure it out.
Figure what out?
You're observant, Hunter. You tell me.
You are trying to figure out how to bring Wanda back.
Close, Hunter. But no. Something much more sinister has grabbed my attention.
Sinister?
When I was holding the trans-dimensional door for you back there, I sensed something was at the docks with you. Something dark and familiar.
What did you see, Ileana?
I did not see, I said. I sensed something there. But that's not the only thing I sensed today.
Oh.
Something has shifted in Limbo, but I cannot quite put my finger on it. All I know is that whatever is happening is also strangely familiar to me. And when all you knew was darkness and despair growing up, that warm, fuzzy feeling of familiarity is not just a warning sign, but an alarm bell.
We should inform the others of any potential danger.
Warn them of what? One of Magic's
I knew I
airy-fairy gut
shouldn't
feelings?
have.
The Avengers are already unsure of us. I do not need to add to that. Best not say anything until I am better able to articulate it. I'd like to be left to my thoughts now, Hunter.
Fine.
I still have a
I
lot
don't
of thinking to do.
understand you.
While I try to make sense of what I felt at the docks and the energetic shifts that ripple through limbo, I will let you know if I do.
Okay. You keep doing you, Ileana Magic. Oh. We just got right into it. I can hang out with somebody. Who do we have? We got Tony, Nico over there.
Hail, Holy One! Or is it unholy? Yet to be determined.
New York always comes together during a crisis. And seeing this fight...
Let me see if I can find all the skill lists and stuff back here. How much time do I have? Yeah, I'm gonna have to unfortunately call the episode here. So yeah, that's simply a rough episode of episode 4, but hey, did a couple things, wasn't bad. Little story involvement like usual. Next time, we'll hang out with one of these guys and yeah, we'll see what happens. Till then, you know the drill.